Bronny James made his preseason debut for the Los Angeles Lakers in a 124-107 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves in Palm Springs, California on Friday. James told reporters hours before the game that he was nervous but excited for the opportunity to learn from others on the roster. The rookie came off the bench and entered the game to start the second quarter. The former USC guard went scoreless in his first 6 minutes of play, but did record 2 blocks and an assist while turning the ball over once. Father and son, LeBron James, feels joyous for the chance to play alongside Bronny. This NBA season, James blocked Rob Dillingham's shot before the ball was collected by a teammate and passed back to James, who found Rui Hachimura in the corner for a 3-point shot. James returned to the court in the fourth quarter and managed to score some points to finish out the game. Here's what you need to know about his debut. The father-son duo did not compete together during the game against the Timberwolves. LeBron was ruled out and did not play in the game. There's a level of anticipation on when the pair will make NBA history as the first father-son duo to play on the court together during a game. Watched on from the bench as his son, Bronny James, played his first NBA preseason minutes for the LA Lakers on Friday. The 19-year-old played for 16 minutes in the Lakers' 124-107 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves and showed glimpses of potential, finishing with 2 points. He was introduced to the game in the second quarter, where he played the first half, before playing most of the fourth. After missing his first 5 shots, Bronny eventually made a layup with less than a minute left of the game, a shot greeted by loud cheers from the crowd at the Acrisure Arena. While his shooting wasn't as sharp as he would have wanted, the 6'2" guard blocked 3 shots, picking up 1 rebound and 1 assist. He can do some things defensively at his size that are really unique, and I think can turn into a really disruptive defender. Lakers coach J.J. Redick told reporters when asked about Bronny's performance. That manifested itself. On the offensive end, he's still figuring out who he is. That's our job as a player development program, just to build him in. But truthfully, he's so easy to coach. He's got a great soul and just a great energy about him. I like being around him. I'm rooting for him. He's a good player that we're happy to have in our program. LeBron James cut a restrained figure for much of the game while watching his son, Bronny. Redick opted to rest LeBron against the Timberwolves, but the 39-year-old could be in contention to play the Phoenix Suns on Sunday, which happens to be Bronny's 20th birthday too. Bronny, whose jersey is emblazoned with James Jr. across the back, was selected 55th overall by the Lakers in the 2024 NBA Draft in June, joining his father at the franchise. The pair is expected to become the first father-son to play together on an NBA team. Speaking together during a Lakers media event earlier this week, LeBron described the moment as pure joy. When it comes to him, Bronny, I'm just at a loss for words. I'm just super proud of him to be able to get to this point, LeBron said while his son sat next to him. He's a man, and he's ready to go. It's just so joyous to be able to see him grow and to know what he has been through over the last couple of years, and to just use that as motivation every single day and to get back and get to where he wanted to be. The rest of his showing on offense, missing a floater off the back rim, sailing a baseline pull-up over the rim completely, getting blocked at the rim, coming up short on a long 3 and failing to connect on a 20-foot jumper, showed how much work still needs to be done. But Redick focused on James's defensive impact that was already apparent. He can do some things defensively at his size that are really unique, and I think can turn into a really disruptive defender, Redick said. That manifested itself. On the offensive end, he's still figuring out who he is. That's our job as a player development program, just to build him in. But truthfully, he's so easy to coach. He's got a great soul and just a great energy about him. I like being around him. I'm rooting for him. He's a good player that we're happy to have in our program. LeBron James did not play Friday, with Redick holding out the 22-year veteran to rest after he competed for USA Basketball in the Paris Olympics. It might have come directly following his turnover and during Game 1 of the preseason instead of Game 7 of the NBA Finals. But Bronny James had a chase-down block of his own in his Los Angeles Lakers debut Friday with his father, LeBron James, sitting on the bench to witness it. Bronny James finished with 2 points on 1 for 6 shooting in the Lakers' 124-107 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves to open their 6-game exhibition slate. But he led the team with 3 blocked shots in 16 minutes, while adding 1 rebound and 1 assist. The first block came less than a minute into his first shift to start the second quarter when the Timberwolves' Nickeil Alexander-Walker stole James's pass to D'Angelo Russell and streaked down the court toward the hoop. The Lakers' number 55 pick did not give up on the play, sprinting to catch up to the 6'5" Alexander-Walker, and despite being 6'2", easily leaping high enough to swat the attempt away from behind. Lakers coach J.J. Redick said James earned the rotation minutes after a strong showing in the first week of training camp. As a coaching staff, before the game, as we were kind of going over our rotation matrix, we were talking about Bronny, and he's had some really good days in August and September, Redick said. He's had 3 really good days this week. We're really happy with his progress. Though James didn't get his first bucket to fall until there was 56.2 seconds left, and many fans were already filing out of Acrisure Arena, the Lakers' home crowd still welcomed the driving layup with loud cheers.